I do not have my mic on. So I did my intro with nothing. That's beautiful. What's up, YouTube? I did an intro on Jay's channel, so if you want to check it out, go with it out. We are starting here with a Raiders franchise. I'll be playing the Raiders. Jay will be playing the Rams, and our buddy Midget will be playing as the Cowboys. What we try to do is go through and get the same record as the regular season. So we kind of had the same overall picks. I kind of screwed it up. If you notice, the Panthers played the Saints and the Chiefs played the Ravens. So the Ravens made it, which we all know that wouldn't happen in real life ever. So here's how it ended up. Where the Tennessee Titans beating the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Falcons beating the Rams, and I made it where the Chiefs beat the Ravens because the Ravens weren't even supposed to be in there. That was my bad. Panthers and the Saints ended up where the New Orleans beat the Panthers. So we go over to the divisional side. Let me know when you're there. You there? Okay, in the divisional side, I just let it go. So we had the Tennessee Titans eliminating the New England Patriots, which breaks all of our hearts. The Falcons eliminating the Eagles. The Chiefs defeating Pittsburgh. And New Orleans defeating Minnesota. So to match up in the conference, the Tennessee Titans versus the Chiefs and the Falcons versus the Saints. And in that game, Tennessee won 42-28 over Kansas City, and Atlanta lost to New Orleans 32-46, which put Tennessee and New Orleans in the Super Bowl. And if we go to the Super Bowl, the Saints at the Titans, and New Orleans comes away with Mr. Breeze getting another Super Bowl with the New Orleans Saints, 21-16 over the Tennessee Titans, which could really happen if you think about it. And some of us hope that New England gets beat that early. Okay, so we're going to back out and go down to the stats real quick. We're going to go over Coach of the Year, MVP, and also the yearly awards real quick. The way this is going to work out is Jay will be doing the NFC, I will be doing the AFC, and Jay will be doing the NFC. I'm going to get the real quick. We're going to go down the MVP where Russell Wilson takes the MVP, followed by Brady, Newton, Alex Smith, and Todd Gurley rounding out the top 5. I'll go down slowly so you guys can see who gets what. Why didn't Carson Wentz have an injury? Oh, wait, he got that. Okay, there's the top 10 with Jared Goff's rounding out the top 10. So, again, Mr. Darkness took over a very good Rams team. And then Coach of the Year went to the guy because Belichick doesn't want to be in the game. Griffin Murphy, and then we'll just go down Zimmer, Tomlin, Pedersen, Sean McVay rounding up the top 5. So freaking Jay's cheating. Then we're going to go down through the top 10. Just to let you know, I did fire Del Rio. We have hired a new coach, and I just hit the wrong button. So we're going to go back into the yearly awards. And we're going to go over, I'm going to run through the AFC awards really quick, and then we're going to let Jay, what I'll do is I'll name the top 5 and then slowly go down through the top 10 of each award. So do you want to follow along so your side can see it, or do you want, okay. So your side can see it? You're going to follow along so my side can see it. Thanks. Okay, so offensive... There it is. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Alex Smith, followed by Tom Brady, Levon Ball, Kareem Hunt, and top 5 with Big Ben Roethlisberger. This is on the AFC. And then I'll just go down. I'm at Le'Veon. I said Levon. I know. Levon Ball. There it is. LeVar Ball got it. It's LeVar Ball, okay? It's LeVar Ball. Because he can do anything. Okay, over to Defensive Player of the Year. The award goes to Vince Williams of the Steelers, followed by Bosa, Mosley, Haywood, and Woodyard. And then I'm just going to slowly go down. If you notice there's no Raiders over here at all. Shazier, freaking top 10. That's pretty cool. Okay, Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Kareem Hunt, which, again, this could be real life because that dude deserves it. He's a beast. And then I can't even say it. Fournette, Watson, Kaiser, and Mixon. And then we're going to go on down. Juju got 6th place. Oh, sorry. I'll stop. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Desmond King for the I will never put the abbreviation in front of him. The Chargers. Adams of the Jets. White of the Bills. May of the Jets. And the top 5 is TJ Watt out of the Steelers. Myles Garrett, top 10. And then best quarterback, I'm just going to go, of course, it's Brady. I'm just going to go through these pretty quick so you guys can see them. Hey! Woohoo! Top 10, Derek Carr. Oh, sorry. We beat Flacco. Oh, sorry. Best running back, LeVar Ball, Le'Veon Bell. Yes, I'm an idiot. I know. And Marshawn, top 10. Woohoo. Best running back. Best wide receiver. Hopkins got the victory. Who? We're in the AFC. Best receiver goes to Hopkins, followed by Brown, Allen, and Hill, and Green. I don't think we're going to see any Raider here. Nope, we don't. Juju got top 10. Best offensive lineman, DeCastro from the Steelers. Yanda from the Ravens. Gilbert. Manson, Andrews, McCann. Okay, also, guys, this is not going to be a crazy trading type thing. We're going to have trading through the draft, and then it's going to be closed down. Here are your best defensive linemen of the year. Heading over to best linebacker will be Vince Williams. Khalil Mack, 2nd overall. Not a bad year for Khalil. Mario Davis, Houston, and then on down we beat Von Miller at least, and we beat Jadeveon Clowney. Best DBs, Bard, or however you say it, and then on down through the best DBs. Best kicker, what a name, Butker. Tucker, Boswell, Gronkowski, and on down through. Now we're going to head over and I'm going to stop talking and let Jay talk. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear him off of mine. Probably not, but oh well. Kuechly. Luke. Lawrence, Jones, oh, sorry. Real life, it might be this guy. The second guy. That's Jay's favorite player right there. Wow. Cup. Where's Chubb? Oh, sorry. I'll stop. Yeah, sounds good. Oh no, Hollywood, where are you? Shout out to my. Buddha. Buddha. Me too. Okay, so we're on best quarterbacks. We have Carson Wentz, Russell Wilson, Jared Goff top 3, Stafford 4, Cousins 5, and then Keenum, Ryan, Newton, Prescott, and Jameis Winston rounding out the top 10. Best running backs: Gurley taking home the best running back for the Rams, Ingram, Kamara, Howard, Elliott, Hyde, Freeman, Coleman, Murray, Latavius Murray, X-rated, and McKinnon rounding out the top 10. Best wide receiver is Julio. I have to agree with that one. Thomas, Jones Jr., Adams, Thielen, Funches, Alshon Jeffries. Yeah, I'm not even going to try that. Diggs, and Doug Baldwin rounding out the top 10. Best offensive lineman: Zach Martin, Lane Johnson, Brooks, Frederick, Noel, Jason Clyde, Alex Mack, Tyron Smith, Darrell Williams, and David Bakatari. I'm gonna try. Sorry for just like butchering names. Best defensive lineman: Emerson Griffin, DeMarcus Lawrence, Aaron Donald, Cameron Jordan, Julius Peppers, Addison Graham, Ashani Bennett, and Akeem Hicks. Best linebacker goes to Jones, followed by Kerrigan, Kuechly, Bobby Wagner, Blake Martinez, Deion Jones, Barron, Smith, Robert Quinn, and Alec Ogletree, rounding off the top 10. So he had 3 middle linebackers in the best linebackers. DB goes to Slay, Smith in second, Lattimore third, fourth Betha, 5 Robinson, Fuller 6, Swager 7, McDowell Jr., Randall, and Matthew. Best kicker goes to Zerline, even though he was injured. I know that for the Rams. Followed by Gano, Gold, Byron, Luz, Forbath, Parker, Elliott, Struggs, and Santos. So there goes the yearly awards, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't done any signings. All the injuries are still there. We are playing with the injuries that are currently on. I will show you real quick with the Raiders. Janikowski's hurt. Wolford's hurt. Feliciano's hurt. Alden Smith's hurt. Donald Pinn's hurt. James, Kirkland, Cloney, and Malfaru. Jay, same thing. He's got a lot of Jay Darkness still has a lot of people with the Rams hurt. Same thing with the Cowboys. We are going to get into the re-signing stage as soon as Jay gets back. I got to check a phone call real quick, so I will be back in just a second. I'll be back in just a second. Jay, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Love the fact of I still get calls from telemarketers. Okay, so let's get into the re-signs, and then this is where we kind of just let each other know when we're ready to go for the next thing. Midget had some family stuff come up, so he's going to probably miss out. If he joins, we'll slow down and let him come in. But Midget had some family stuff. He's still in the league. It's just he's going to have to deal with that guy, the computer, with his offseason. So here we go. I'm going into big decisions now. So I'm going to go over to the easy ones right now on my stream. And I'm not going to talk that much, but I'm just going to show you who I'm getting rid of. So I won't be talking that much. And yeah. 64 overall, you're not going to make the team. Okay, so just to let you know, to go and really look at them, if you go over to view card, click the button and hit over R1, you can see what their traits are and all that. See, he doesn't have the numbers that we need. What's his... He's got... What's his traits? I can't see him. He's what? He's a cornerback, play ball tendency, protectable, go back over one, and go down a little bit. High motor. See, there's the biggest problem right there, is the bottom trait. And get over one more. Yeah, his speed's bad, dude. Go back over to overview. What's his development? Go over L1. Yeah, he's not worth keeping. Ian Sherbert is... So if you square, you withdraw offer, by the way. So, yeah. No. Circle. Go up one. Go up one. Oh, you're at last chance, so you would have to franchise tag him, so you're okay. Anybody that says franchise tag, you don't have to worry about. Shaquille Cool. Yeah, you can. Just leave him alone. He'll go off on his own. What do I do with this guy? Linebacker style tendency is play ball. But you got penalty tendency. What is up, Scott? We are here with a Raiders franchise buddy. Welcome to the stream. Trying just to figure out what I can do with some of these guys. God, I would like to know what his hands are. We might re-sign this guy and try to move him into like a fullback or something. And he doesn't want much. So let's jump him up to 1,000 more than what he wants. Okay, fine. He wants to test free agency. Peace. Nice, dude. Love that game. It's an amazing game. MLB The Show 17. I love beating Jay Darkness. I mean, playing against Jay Darkness. Nothing, dude. Nothing. Just have some fun. None of these guys are really... This guy's really not worth keeping. His run block is horrible, so... We're going to withdraw offer with him, too. I'm going to let him go, too, ladies and gentlemen, because, again, he's 30 years old. Definitely not going to keep E.J. Manuel. Peace out, E.J. Manuel. James Cowser. I like the numbers on him, I believe. Let's double check. That speed is nice. What's his coverage, though? Hit power, block shedding's not bad. Finesse move's kind of low. Power move, He is still a work in progress. He has decent acceleration. What is, he's a normal development. How much do you want? No, I don't think so. So we need to add that position to our list, probably. Yes, gentlemen and ladies, we have a list going up. How likely are they? Yes. Okay, 23 years old. Wants. He's normal development. 2 years out. We might take a chance on keeping him. He's got that. He's. Ooh. We are keeping him. We are keeping him. We're going to negotiate. Let's bump this up to. And let's offer him that. Okay, all these guys want to test free agency, so peace out. I'm going to go after a new kicker, ladies and gentlemen. Reggie Nelson will not be back. That right there is why he's a 68. I don't know if I want to give him 8.7. He's 26, 3 years in. We're gonna try to give him money. Let's try to just give him what he wants. Okay, so we got, welcome back James Stone, young kid, 74, got some good chat. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm afraid to give him that much money. I really am. 4 years out. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Not going to re-sign him. And this one's going to kill me to do, ladies and gentlemen, because I am a big fan of him, but he will not be back until like the end of next year. So goodbye, Sebastian Janikowski. Goodbye to this guy. I'm glad Jay's not really paying attention. Navarro Bowman, middle linebacker. I like your numbers. I'm going to pay you the money. Let's see if he'll take that. Okay. Peace out, Navarro. Go ahead. Hey. I'll even be nice to you. Go ahead. Go look at Justin Ellis. Be my guest. Take him. Look at those beautiful finesse moves. This seems like it, bro. And then predictability, high motor, penalties tendency. No. Navarro Bowman's gone too because he didn't want to interested in signing me, and I'm not gonna. Peace, buddy. We're gonna bump up you to there and give you. I don't have to worry about that like some people. Let's see. He's taking a big. Okay. It looks like we're looking for a quarterback. TJ Carey didn't want to sign. And I offered him more than what he wanted. Alden Smith, you better come back. You are hurt, but I am going to keep you around. I'm going to bump you up to there. We're going to keep you there. We're going to offer you that. Okay. Peace out, Alden Smith. So we're going to have some real big turnover, ladies and gentlemen. How much would the franchise tag be on him? 9 point? No, I'm not franchise tagging. I kind of want a franchise. Well, how much would your franchise tag be? Ooh! How many more do you have, bro? So we're getting some needs, guys. Okay, no worries. All my guys, I bumped up Alden Smith, dude, and he didn't want to come back. We have to check out for them. Oh, uh-oh, we have a media question. This is stupid.
You've got a veteran player in the final year of his contract who has turned down your contract offers up until this point. How far apart are both sides on?
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this will not be the Oakland Raiders after a year. This will become the Las Vegas Raiders. So what do you play, Miss Scott? Do you play franchise or do you play RTTS? That's your signing bonus, dude, by the way. But no, what I'm trying to say is that bottom number is guaranteed money. Okay, I'm just letting you know. We didn't really re-sign many players there, bro. So we're going to be in the search. It could be a rebuilding year for the Raiders. Oh, my guys are like, I don't want to play for your ass no more. Even though they didn't play for my ass last year. Sorry. There goes my G-rated stream. Oh, nice. Okay. I gotcha. I love RTTS too. No. I play Battle Royale. I'm not good. I think I pick good players and then they don't perform for me. What are you doing with this guy? Who is this guy? Tight end. Go back up. Yeah, go back up. Go back up a little more. Up. See, that's the scary thing, the penalty tendency. Check your top row. No, there's one more big problem with him. Top row, third one from the left. Yeah. And then the one right under him's horrible. He has no impact block. He has no strength. That's why his... Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That would be me. I'm sorry, honestly, I would not franchise tag a 70. Okay, because those all say franchise tag. I'm gonna have to clear out a bunch of stuff and go back in to yours because it's acting weird for me. No. Was that good or bad? Oh, he's a defensive tackle? Okay, how much is... Wait, how much does he want? How much does he want? He wants two... No, you have a lot of cap room. Holy caca. I know, sorry for my language. I wouldn't go lower. Baby, make it hurt so good. Dude, I know, I freaking give my guys more money and they come in and... Oh, yeah, we don't want to play for your dumb person anymore. Caleb Johnson. Right guard, okay. Ooh, I like... Release him. Look at them bad straight. Man, he ain't got no speed. I'd give him probably about $500 and a piece of bacon. I think you need to go lower. Those numbers are ugly, man. I hate you. Dunbar. No, I wouldn't. You could probably get him in free agency, bro. Honestly. Speed's nice, acceleration's really not there. Yeah, that makes no sense. Those are... I wouldn't even go in to look, dude. No. Look at his run blocking and look at his pass blocking. If I would give him anything, I'd give him half of that, maybe. It's $10 million over 2 years, so he's asking for $5 a year, $5 a year. I'd say he's worth 2.5 without even, and not $1,490,000 signing bonus either. I'd probably go 2 a year and drop that signing bonus probably close to half. Yeah, right there. $77 overall, wanting $10 million. That's Tremaine Johnson. I wouldn't franchise tag that. He's out for 23 weeks, bro. Dude, he won't be back until middle of next year. $17 a year. He wants 34 over 4 years, dude. So that would be 38, just over 8 a year. You have plenty of cap. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. We're just waiting for Jay. If there was a way I could show you what he was doing, I would. Wow. There it is. Trying to steal my viewers. I would never do that to him. I could always be meat and force advance this. Good to know. Good to know. Show him the money. Just there's the franchise tag, honestly, if he doesn't take it. What does he want for franchise tag? Yeah, he's worth it. So we can move on. Let's see if you have any media questions before we move on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and force advance this, ladies and gentlemen, because we all can't ready up because Midget's not here. And here we go. The long-awaited signing of free agents. So let's see. We need to address a backup quarterback. Let's see what else we have here. We're gonna wait on that one. We're gonna wait on that one. Is there anybody worth going after? No. We need to. Ooh. What did you do? No. That's my guy right there. I think we'll be okay maybe on there. Let's check this out. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go there. We need to check here. Who's calling me now? I'm sorry, I'm not really willing to play some of these guys what they want. This is where we need to get some help. We're gonna have to try, hopefully we can get some. We're in trouble with our defensive line, ladies and gentlemen. There's that many people that are going after them. What is this card? We're gonna go and offer him a contract, but we're not gonna give him that much. We'll give you that. We'll bump this up to there. Let's see what we have here. Wow, some of these guys are. I don't know what you're talking about. Jackwagon. There it is. Oh, wow. So this guy would be even an upgrade. I don't know what you're talking about. Who? For who? Who are you talking about? I'm gonna address after we get done. I'm gonna address him. Can't see paying him them. You have to show that dude money, dude, because of who's bidding on him. Did you so basically you're gonna have to offer him, what's the 93 is the highest? Overall probably about close to 18 over what, 2 years. I know what I shouldn't stay on that screen so he can see what I offered him. I can't believe what. No, that's okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me know if you're ready and when you're ready. Did you address quarterback? Okay, that's out there. I would have gone down a couple more, but that's me. You know, to that 74 overall, the guy I'm sitting on right now. No, just wait. Matt Barkley's out there, bro. EJ Manuel's out there. Oh, I am going to do something before we move on. I'm going to put another guy out there for free agency, by the way. So you might want to take a look. There's a new free agency under quarterbacks, bro. Yeah, I just cut somebody. He's a he's a 70 overall. He's right between A. Davis and Henny. Let me know when you're ready. To me, it's not worth going into free agency to try to upgrade this position unless we go here. No, we're not going. We could. Some of these people are paying these younger guys too much. We're gonna go that under that for. Let's look at this real quick. Only one higher. No. Okay, we're just waiting for darkness to get done. What is he looking at? Right in, huh? Yeah, they're ridiculous. That's why I'm looking into the draft for a lot of this stuff. And we'll start being able to. Yeah. Actually, we don't need to look there. We're going to be good for another year. So this one is off the table. So I don't know which one to be. He's asking for 9.6, so an overall 14.7. More about that, and I didn't even give him anything close to that. No, that. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be hurting for defensive tackles. See the problem? Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go after free agency for that one. Wow. Show him the money. You ready? Or you still have more? I've been thinking about putting a left tackle out there also. Oh, but he's going to be only out for that long. He's taking a big cap hit though. But if I get rid of him, that means my best is there, but and we haven't. Yeah, we gotta wait. Oops, wrong button. What are we doing, sir? Because we're just looking for a diamond. How much? How much? No. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Is that the guy you cut? The top guy? Which? He wants that much money? So actually I'm only bidding for one, for three. I'm only bidding for three? One.
The Browns are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. Adam, tell us more about Miller.
Sometimes an overall 40-yard time taken at face value can be misleading, and here's a good example why. At his pro day, you might have thought that he ran the same time as he did at the combine. But if you look at the split times, he was significantly quicker in the 10 and 20-yard splits than he was previously. His top-end speed is still roughly the same, but what he was able to show was a quicker burst off the line, something that's valued on any position down in the trenches. His quicker first step helped him rise a bit over some of the other defenders and be taken with this pick.
The Broncos are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Redskins are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. Our very own Adam Schefter has more to say about this pick.
He was an offensive lineman that didn't get a lot of attention in the draft process until after the All-Star game. He was matched up against one of the top defensive linemen in the draft this year, and he straight up stonewalled him. They were calling blitz and showing heavy fronts all game, but he had him blocked step for step the whole game. It was the kind of performance that can send a lineman's draft stock skyrocketing, and it looks to have earned him a spot on the team. We'll see if he can be the blocker the team expects him to be after shutting down one of the better defensive linemen in this class.
The Titans are now on the clock. Adam, what can you tell us about the Titans' newest player?
This is a player that many felt could be a solid role player in the NFL, but not a dominant force. That train of thought changed after one of the best defensive performances the college All-Star game has ever seen. At times, it seemed as if he were everywhere on the field during the game, disrupting both the run and pass game for the opposition. Several scouts I spoke with pointed to that performance as evidence he could dominate at a high level, and sources have told me that more than one general manager felt he was the type of defender you could build a franchise around. Now all that's left for him to prove is if the All-Star game was an aberration or a sign of things to come.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Redskins are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. He's off the board, Adam. Tell us about West.
The end of his season was riddled with injuries, and that carried through until he suffered a sprain that took him out of the All-Star game in the Combine. The lack of new information on him slowly made him fall toward the back of his position's class. But his stock didn't take a total nosedive, as his name has just been called. He needs to relax now and fully heal up, which I'm sure the team trainers will enforce as well.
The Raiders pick is in. Let's go to Adam, who has more on Banks.
He was always a physical player, and all the tests confirmed it, but what scouts saw at the All-Star game was poor technique. It looked to me like he was playing a little too aggressive, and it worked against him. I spoke with one coach who seemed to like him, but also said he needed to be taught how to tackle properly. He had a lot of success on physical play alone in college, but that won't work anymore in the NFL.
The Redskins are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. Adam Schefter now with more on Newton.
A recent change to the combine eligibility rules added an academic clause. Basically, it withheld invitations to the combine from players who had a poor academic standing. I couldn't find out the specifics of his violation, but it was enough for him to lose eligibility for the combine. Not only that, but some scouts pointed to the off-the-field concerns as a reason he slid down draft boards. At least there was enough tape of him playing for scouts to work with, and it was enough to impress at least one team, and we'll see how he does for them.
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams.
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both teams are right now working on a trade.
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a trade.
The Titans are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming here.
The Giants are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Redskins are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.